chat or YouTube, well, chat as well, but there's this died a long time ago and now it's coming back in. This 9 to 5, like streaming is harder than 9 to 5. Okay, I put out a tweet. I remember I put out a tweet that said, I just said 9 to 5 is harder than, or streaming is harder than 9 to 5 if you don't like it, blah blah blah. And oh my god, obviously, like if you think something has an obvious answer, then why would you get so mad at obvious bait? But yet it ended up everywhere. And I had many people telling me, of course he wouldn't know. He's a streamer. Like, I've never worked before, I guess. But I leaned into it heavy, said, yeah, I never worked a job. So what? I said, yeah, I never worked a job before. So what? I just know streaming is harder, though. I see other people work jobs, and I bet I could do that. It's like, yo, if people are really getting mad at something that you just know is so stupid and you can't believe they're getting mad at it, don't even, like, just keep leaning into it. It just makes it better. And that's what I'm going to do here, bro. Let's do it.
How are you gonna disrespect your mom like that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect your mom and say that your work is harder? That is so rude.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your job is dangerous.
You would have to actually have to go to work.
And
went to school and still.
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked.
That's your choice. You're
high. You're hungover.
Credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
Wow. Hold on, bruh. You're at work? Where you work? Don't let you be a cook. I cook in my spare time. Actually, no, I don't. Actually, that was a lie. Oh, you work at the movie theater? Guess what? I watch movies too.
Stop, how's
So
it going?
hard.
Same old different day.
Okay. All right, so my argument here is that streaming and social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5.
Facts.
Nah, it's not facts, bro. 9 to 5 is way harder, homie.
Why do you say
Nah.
that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day. Go.
You gotta wake up to stream too, buddy. If I don't stream exactly at 6, guess what I got? Floods of messages saying, "Yo, where's he at? Where's he at? No, I heard he retired. Oh my god, I think he killed himself. Oh my god, no, maybe he's out doing that." Like, I get people talking about me. I get people calling me out my name. I get people talking about saying like, "Oh my god, like he's a bitch," and it's like, you don't have to deal with that. If you're late, people just kind of roll their eyes and be like, "Oh, late again." Huge difference. I hate when people say, "Yo, my job is harder because I have to wake up." Wow, we all gotta wake up.
Go to the motherfucking bullshit job and slave for fucking pennies.
Whose fault is that? Chat, who made them work that bullshit job? I didn't make you work that bullshit job. You had a life path and direction and to go the same way all these other people did. And people chose to be actors. People chose to be musicians. People chose to be streamers. You chose to work that shitty, boring ass, lame ass, dumb ass 9 to 5 job, bro. Why are you mad at other people for doing a job that they like doing? I'm just asking.
See, that's the thing. Is you're right. You get up every day. You go through the motions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused. You don't have to be locked in. You wake up. You go. You flip some patties. Maybe you sign a few envelopes, answer a few phone calls. With streaming and social media creation, you have to be on your game 24/7. It's like a switch that never turns.
Chat. No. Chat. Listen, I already got to the point. Chat. When you work a 9 to 5, literally, the time is already there. 9 to 5. You work those hours, and then when you get off, you could do whatever the fuck until the next time you got to go in. When you're streaming, baby, this is 24/7. You wake up, you got to see what's going on. You got to add some stuff to like things, whatever it is you're going to do throughout the day, whatever it is you're going to talk about. A new game drops. Oh, you got to play that game. You got to be on top of that game. And then, you got to record things. You got to edit things. You got to pay editors. Like, you got to, bro, you want to know how rough my day? You want to know how rough my day was today? Here, let me talk to you. Oh my God, is this working? Hold on, let me see. I don't have it. You want to know how rough my day was today? My son woke me up at like 8 in the morning. I was tired as fuck. Okay, tired as fuck. Still, had to care for him. But then I had to go to my office and watch 3 episodes of Attack on Titan. I couldn't even do 3. I was supposed to do 3 episodes. I could only do 2 because I was so tired. I was literally exhausted. Bro. So it's like, don't tell me that I don't know. Don't tell me that I don't know when I couldn't even take a nap And then after that, I had to take a straight. I'm sorry. I'm just getting emotional thinking about it.
I nigga shut the fuck up and wipe that crust off your chin.
Mail carrier. I'm a mail carrier, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
Hello? I stream. I get treated like shit every day. What?
I can fully guarantee Dontai is gonna get clipped out of context and Twitter is gonna be pissed.
Yo, I stream and I get shit on every day. Like, bro, I literally get shit on for aging, like everyone else in the world does. Everyone else in the world does it. But because I stream, it's a bad thing. I never seen a nigga work at office be like,
hey Dontai, can you wish me happy birthday?
You're 30, bro.
BTW, I love you and I think streaming is harder than a 9 to 5.
You're 30, bro. Like, you know how you think that makes me feel?
You have to deal with
slaving
thousands,
every day.
tens of thousands of people
Bullshit.
critiquing every little thing we do, every
Man.
decision we make, every thought we
You
have.
guys got it made, man. I wish I had it made like y'all.
We don't
Why don't you? Why don't you? Everyone has that opportunity, bro. Where you get all them chains from? You about to buy them chains? I'm pretty sure there's people that wish they had chains like that. They could have went and got it. You went and got it. You went and got them shades. You went and got that fresh lineup.
have to
I
go
wish.
sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox.
Man,
We
you
have
got
to
it
be,
gravy, bro.
What's the next trend?
Because
What's the
the
next
shit I
idea?
go through every
Oh my
day,
God, I have
and
to
got
stream
dogs,
today.
and I got dogs that want to bite my ass
And
every
you have
day.
lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks. We're on 24/7.
You got
high energy,
I wish I
24/7.
could be at home like you and get back and get paid big money.
We're not even at home. We're walking around.
Man,
We're walking
I
around
wanna
doing
do
things,
all of
going
that
to
because
parties, doing
the
all this
shit
stuff.
I gotta
just don't get
slave
it.
just for not even 100,000 a year. I gotta work double overtime. Bullshit.
Okay, what about this? You're guaranteed to get paid. You have a
No, I'm not.
steady rate.
If I don't work, I don't get paid. It's simple as
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much every other job. I think that's any job in the world. If you don't work, you don't get paid. If I don't work, I don't get paid. What is the argument here?
Yeah, but you have a guaranteed pay.
Guaranteed pay if you
No,
work.
I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't want
I
to work.
gotta work at the job for
If
years.
I don't go live, I don't
just
get paid
to
either.
accumulate.
We don't got to deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's. Oh, this is boring. We don't like this video. We have to
Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Just say you're ignorant and you don't understand and you don't care about mental health. And here goes chat. Doesn't care about mental health at all. That's another big thing about streaming that nobody talks about. The mental health, the mental tax that it's on every day. You're streaming to streaming in the middle of a crisis going on in the world to bring people laughter, to entertain them, to take them out of the real world troubles that's going on, and to be that person, the hero in front of all the bullshit going on in the world to try to take your mind off it. I get met with a wall of L's and pointing and laughing. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve us as a collective. One day, all of the streamers are gonna go on strike. Then what are you gonna do? I'd love to see that day.
Imagine you have to be high energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's me
Instead of-
24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F does not define shit.
If streaming is so easy, how come every single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People.
Wait, listen. If streaming is so easy, go do it. Go do it. Chat. Yes, anybody can be a streamer if you just hit go live. Not everybody can be successful at it though. Just like anybody can be a
I
rapper.
seriously can't believe that we are debating
That won't mean you
this
be
topic
successful at it.
again. I hope Lacey and them are trolling.
And what if they're not? What if we're dead ass? Then what? What are you gonna do? Write a mean note? Yo, if everybody could do it, then it wouldn't be easy, dude. Like, or then it would be easy. There's only a few people like, bro, if it's so easy, just do it then. Like, what? Bro, anybody could be a streamer. Then nigga, why aren't you? You sitting here saying how you hate 9 to 5s. Do it.
Or are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
I get called fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I get called fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me.
Yeah, that's your homeboys, okay? Imagine being called fat and ugly by strangers. People you don't even... Take your shades off when I'm talking to you, because I can't see where you're looking. Imagine being called, what do they call me? Well, they just call me old, because you can't say I'm ugly. You can't say I'm not good looking. You can't say much, can you? Can't say I have no beard. Okay. Now, if I told you I have a disorder, then what? Now you're the fucking asshole, aren't you? Krishna. Yow.
I have an opinion.
What's up, man? Go for it.
Have you ever seen like Pulp Fiction where he was like, oh, gotta have an opinion, Marvin? And then he dies. Anyways, bro, you know how like this fucking fat Dominican nigga is like, oh my God, man, we have, I'm sorry.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry, but bro, you know what's crazy about like older generations, throughout like all generations, people talk about how hard they have it and stuff.
Facts.
Bro, you could go like all the way to like your grandparents where they'll be like, nigga, I had to walk 20 miles in fucking snow.
Yeah, because like imagine him making an argument about how hard it is to pass out mail to someone that's older than him.
Exactly. It goes generation to generation. But the main thing I wanted to say was like, people say like streaming is way easier than 9 to 5. You could apply, people look at streaming as like it's the easiest thing, but you're not really just like, you're a public figure and nobody looks at that and also put streaming into that. So people don't think about the mental health part of it and be like, oh, damn, I have millions of people or tens of thousands of people judging me. Every little thing that I say, I have to be a certain kind of way for people. And if I'm not, then that's not only my income, but also my life. Because people will literally threaten your life for having a fucking different opinion or whatever. You know what I mean? And you got a whole family and a kid and shit like that. So, like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Nigga, if you are a mailman and that job is so difficult to you or more difficult to you, you have another option. And you get to be in the comfort and safety of your own home and you could be a fucking racist, whatever the fuck, in the safety comfort of your own home, nigga.
Yep.
Bro, if you say you don't like a fucking brand of cereal or some shit, niggas gonna tell you to die, bro. Like,
true.
What, bro?
Actually true.
Crazy. That shit crazy, bro. Nigga said vroom, vroom. All right, bro. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to say that type shit, bro. I'm gonna watch the rest of the, screen type shit.
All right, bro.
All right.
Chat, that's true. If you're a mailman and you have an opinion, yo, Cardi sucks. Oh, wow. Like, okay. Like, you're a mailman. If I say, Cardi sucks, it's everywhere.
I physically can't stream 'cause I'm blind. Wish I could instead of waking up every day and clocking in at Amazon.
So you can't stream because you're blind, but you work at Amazon fucking up everybody's orders because you sending it to the wrong place because you can't see. Are you fucking kidding me?
Chubby, fat, whatever.
That's your homeboys, though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's a homeboy.
I'm joking.
Yeah, and you right, homeboy. You right.
And see, that's another thing. I gotta tell people and clarify that I'm joking. Otherwise, niggas be like, "Oh my God, he's dead ass. He don't care about blind people."
I work 48 hours a week. My job is tough because the shifts are long. But streaming is harder. If they wanted an easier job or higher paying job, they should go for one instead of settling in a job that isn't what they want. They're just mad.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, fuck that. What about the viewers? We have to watch this old ass ADHD nigga pauses every 2 seconds. And he has this annoying ass voice. Like we have to sit here and listen to this nigga decrying Tom Cruise. FNG really have it hard than both of y'all.
Someone pointed and laughed and said mental health. Like what? And you're retweeting.
But check this out, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go out there and get that bag.
I think she's got something she wants to say.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're seeing a flag.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
So you raised your flag. Is there a reason you did that?
Yeah, because I was actually a cook for 15 years. So that means for 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work, and I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
Everybody cooks. And you're a woman. Like, that's literally in your description. It's in your DNA. Like, we're complaining about, like, what you're literally supposed to be doing?
With children every day.
We deal with tens of thousands.
Come on, it's a joke. See? You see how I can't even comfortably just make a joke, because then now I'm dragged, and then it gets clipped, and then it gets posted, and then you have people saying, this is why I never like Dante. This is why I hate Dante. And then he has a wife. He does like da-da-da-da. It's like, I can't do anything. I can't be myself. It's a joke.
The children and adults.
The Lacey Stugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Stugs are?
I can't go out in public without 10 kids coming up asking for a picture.
I'm weak. Daniel said, someone in chat said, they telling Twitch that Krishna got another account.
You know how hard that is in the life?
Isn't that special?
That is difficult.
How long do you think this is going to last?
How long do you think your job is going to last?
90% of chat is secretly gay. Just saying.
Yo, this is the thing. And people always say, like, how long do you think this is going to last? You know, people get, like, laid off from their jobs who think they're really secure. Like, how long do you think your job is going to last? Actually.
Forever.
You think this is going to last forever?
I hope so. You just proved my point for me. I don't have that security that's going to last forever.
Facts.
Having a job, being a...
Facts. Chat. Oh, my gosh. Chat. I'm 32. Been doing this for 10 years. The fact that I'm even...
More like ImDontai.
What? Yo, the fact that after 10 years, y'all are still even here supporting me, that I'm still getting, like, I got my gaming channel to 1 million subscribers. The fact that y'all are still it's like crazy. It's hard out here, bruh. It's hard out here. You never know, because people switch up like that, bruh. What is on this nigga? What's on his neck? His neck?
Why he got a...
Neither are easy. I think people are talking more about the income. If streamers like you, index pointing at the viewer emoji, were only making $15/hour every stream instead of $5K a stream, this debate would not be this controversial.
Jesus, bro, hold on. $15 an hour? You know they have it. They have it set up to where you could set it to where you just get a certain amount for streaming an hour, but it is significantly less. Play the fucking video. See, and see, it's like I get demanded to do things. Like it's just degrading.
You have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers.
The big problem with 95's point is they work a 9 to 5 they don't like. That's like a streamer spending the whole stream doing things they absolutely despise. Get a 9 to 5 you actually enjoy doing.
That's actually a good point. Get a job you enjoy. A lot of people's problems when they see somebody doing things that they like, even if it's another job, they are upset because they're doing something that they don't like, that they feel like they have to just keep doing. And that's also the case with certain streamers. There's certain streamers out there that will only do certain content because they know it brings the viewers. They probably don't even like it anymore. Or I know they don't like it anymore. There's been people that I've messaged that have told me that they want to get out of this certain type of content that they're doing, but because they're only doing it because they get viewers, and they want to go venture out and do the things that they want to do. And they can't. Because if they don't, people are not going to watch them. But what people need to realize is, who gives a fuck, bro?
Sorry for
just
the
restart.
Comment. If you had to, would you redo your entire content journey if you absolutely had to in this day and age? ImDontai heart.
In this day and age? Hell no. You mean to tell me there's a huge surge of streamers right now? It's like trying to it's like trying to be a rapper right now. Hell no.
I wanna be a small distraction before we get into serious or semi-serious topics. Tell me you saw this a kid on VHS when they were still big tie.
Forward march!
I do not remember this. Y'all remember this? Why do I not remember this? What was this on? Like, was this on a, like, was this from a movie? Like, on a movie or like a... Rugrats in Paris? It had to be Rugrats in Paris, right? Was it Rugrats in Paris movie? It was just the first Rugrats movie? Bro, I had the VHS tape for that. I don't remember this. I had the orange VHS tape for this. I remember. I don't remember this. It's at the end? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it's at the end credits, I guess I never made it that far.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get up.
No, I'm asking
Trigger
him.
warning.
Yeah. What would you do? If you lost completely all your YouTubers, you had nothing. No one watched you anymore. I didn't even watch you anymore. What would you have to do? You would have to actually have to go to work.
They're so stupid, bro.
Oh my God, did I just cuss at you?
That's a slur. If I did lose all my followers, I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real estate empire.
Okay, so then you would have to actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You gotta go into your setup though and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
Man, I don't get paid enough already. Now I have to watch a 4-eyed ADHD fucking ass pausing 10 times every 2 minutes and not even watching the video he started, while also paying $5 per month for no ads on Twitch and $5 for Patreon. I am fucking done.
What? Oh my God. And you got the chat retweeting. Dude.
But no, he lost everybody. He has no followers whatsoever.
If I lost all my followers, I'm just gonna start scamming niggas. I'm gonna actually start posting on my Instagram, and I'm posting like upcoming artists and stuff like that, cause I already got all the connections. I'm gonna tap in with a label and literally use my name in the worst ways possible to get a bag. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me?
You have to turn around.
You're proving my point.
You would have to turn around.
You're proving my
Obviously, I'm joking.
point on why this is harder, because I could lose it all tomorrow.
Yeah, but you could lose it tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people
Yeah, you're like you have a resume. You have experience. Chat, if Twitch is gone, where do I take my experience? All right, I mean, I still got YouTube. YouTube is gone. What do we do? What do we do, chat? What do we do? Y'all gonna follow me to another site?
I'm tired of this, man. I'm sick of worrying about whip cars. I'm sick of worrying about the government. I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that, Kev. Nobody else.
Yeah.
You.
Is that ludicrous? Wow, you're racist. And I gotta deal with racism on a daily basis, by the way.
Lined up, you can go cook over here, cook over there. You
could be a private chef.
You could be a private chef, exactly. I don't have that security.
I was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook. You still cook. You go cook for another.
She sounded like Mr. Potato Head's wife there.
Cook over there.
You could be a private chef.
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that security.
I was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook. You still cook. You go cook for another school.
I think I saw a flag right here.
Flags. I see red flags.
I'm gonna have to backlight. Yo, Lacey, this is the truth.
I think something you guys aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal, I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 local cans.
Oh my God, chat. Wait, yeah, y'all don't even understand these brands. I don't like posting on my Instagram. They be trying to get me to post on my Instagram, not a story, the main feed. You want me to post on my main feed a game that I kind of fuck with? Like, I don't even fuck with it all the way. I kind of fuck with it. And you want to make that a main feed post? Ew. What? Like, that's just like, I just feel like I have no control of my own life. That's disgusting. And don't let me talk about when they try to get me to post something on Twitter. I don't even like Twitter. And you want me to post an ad on Twitter? I don't even like Twitter. What do you think they're going to say in those comments? Like, it's like these companies set you up to just get shit on, bro. Like, what? I post an ad on Twitter. What's the first thing they say? Don't nobody want this, big dog. We don't care about that, dog. Nobody asked for this, homie.
I gotta make sure, I gotta make sure I get the 4 local can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
Thank you, bruh. Banger tweet after banger tweet after banger tweet after State Farm. Banger tweet after banger tweet after banger tweet after New Game. Banger tweet after banger tweet after banger tweet after, like, bruh. It's like, what, like, come on.
And then that goes into falling off.
My name is Rhonda. I'm a registered nurse from the South.
Nice to meet you,
From
Rhonda.
35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative, I thought. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support you.
When I first started streaming, someone said in the comments, I didn't know a monkey could operate a laptop. So you want to talk about racism, buddy? You're talking to the right person, all right? I've been through it all. I've been through it all.
Business. So, yes, a 9 to 5 is much harder.
Let me be anonymous for saying this, streaming is mentally more exhausting. I worked 10 plus years in the service industry and only had to impress my boss. Now I have to impress thousands of people with opinions in chat. Play the fucking video Dontashus knows.
So you're saying my name wrong. Whatever.
I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda,
you get spoiled.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever done
You
it?
get spoiled. No.
Rhonda,
You get spoiled, and your mama and daddy keep
Rhonda,
giving it to you.
Rhonda,
Because
guys, I got a
did it.
question for Rhonda. I got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda, have you ever done a subathon?
What's a 9 to 5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda,
you get spoiled.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever done it?
You get spoiled. You get spoiled, and your mama and daddy keep giving it to you.
Rhonda,
Because
guys, I got a
did it.
question for Rhonda. I got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda, have you ever done a subathon?
What's a subathon?
30 days straight.
24
hours a day.
Day and night.
We all streamed.
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout the day. You get to go.
You have 2 30-minute breaks. Chat, facts. I can't just get up and take a break in the middle of the stream, man. What are y'all gonna do, bruh? It'll be chaos in the chat, man. Y'all would lose y'all minds. Y'all be like, oh no, what am I gonna do? This is gonna be like, my life is falling apart. I need my streamer. I gotta be here on the screen. If I'm not on the screen, where's Dante? Where's Dante? Where's Dante? New people are filtering in. Where's Dante? Where's Dante? Where's Dante? Like, bruh.
Go home afterwards, see your family, relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
You know how
day
hard
were
it is
you a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a 3-minute ad?
You
When have you
clean
ever
up
ran? You
vomit,
never ran a
you
3-minute ad.
pass trays.
And imagine you were trying to run an ad and people are getting mad at you for it. They're getting mad at you for running an ad. That's your livelihood. That's literally your livelihood.
You're short-handed.
Talk about the fake relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now
It's fake
think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person, we call them parasocials. They judge your
Parasocials.
relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car without them finding out and
I
judging
got
you.
caught with
based on
my
it.
ex.
I got caught with my ex.
Check pin. Pausing the video is your 30-minute break. And then you got people who think they can do your job. That's like the people who drive into the drive. That's like if someone drove to the drive-thru and be like, what is this burger? Like, I could make this better. Then, bitch, why aren't you fucking doing it? Why aren't you fucking doing it? You got so much to say on the other side of the fucking window.
Ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health, when you stop caring about what people think and what they say about you, do you.
Facts.
And that's a big problem with younger people. You care about what people think.
Facts.
Social media, what they say about you.
That's
That's our job.
You said you're a nurse, right?
35 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, the doctor, et cetera, or a 24-hour stream?
24-hour open surgery.
Oh,
Short-handed.
We're
Clearly doesn't know what she's talking about.
saving thousands, you're saving one.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one. No fucking way.
Oh,
Short-handed.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
Oh my God. That had to be the best one-liner of the video so far. Oh my God, we're only 8 minutes in. Holy fuck, y'all. Oh my God, it's these fucking donations. You guys are donating paragraphs in the chat. This recording has been 32 minutes.
All right, so you said 30-day subathon, right?
Yep.
My argument is that none of you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your
part of the
editors,
FAZE team?
your producers, all these people back during that, and it was all your filmers, your editors.
Mute donos? Oh, and now you want me to mute the people who literally help pay for my son's diapers. Wow. While you guys get to enjoy this free experience, you want me to mute the only people paying for Demir's food and his diapers. We don't give a fuck. Yes. Free. Aside from the subs, aside from the people who are subbed, you want me to mute the only people sending money?
OMG, shut up, nigga.
It's for thank you for the 5 gifts. I appreciate it, my guy. Wrong button. Shit. God damn it. I just got this back. Which one is it? Oh, here. Thank you for the 5 gifts. I appreciate you. Okay, let's go.
Your producer.
Look out.
Streaming is harder because imagine pulling an all-nighter because a fuck-ass rapper named Carti keeps lying about his album release time.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You don't even want to talk about that, bro.
Ty, what was the line from Camp Rock where it was that was so last year or some shit, and just respond to that anytime a nigga insults?
Yo, you're right. You're right. Okay, hold on. Okay, next insult, I'm doing it. Oh, shit. Hold on. I was about to actually just continue watching this.
There's all the
L reaction? I'm sorry. Is this 2024? That's so last year. And, oh, fuck. What did she say? Oh, that's so last year. And I guess everybody knew that except for You. Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of really want to watch Camp Rock 2 next movie night. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta see where this story's going.
These people back here are the ones
I gotta see where this story's going.
They didn't do anything.
It's a group project.
No, because here's the thing.
That's bad takes.
That's bad takes. That's bad takes. That's bad takes.
They wouldn't have any work if it wasn't for us, though.
I would even go as far to say as every person in this room, we keep them employed as well. Because here's the thing, we get sponsors from these companies that have 9-to-5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable without influencers to push the brand and keep them in business.
Have you ever worked a real job?
No.
So how would you
See,
know?
I have worked a real job.
What was your real job?
I worked 8 months. I worked a double. I worked Walmart and Panera at the same time for a year.
Why is she laughing, bro? She's making me mad.
She making me mad.
I actually feel like they're wrong.
Wait, round 2. Wait, oh, they're each going. Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. This is gonna be hilarious.
Hi, I'm Chris.
All right, Chris.
Why do you think a 9-to-5 job is not harder than what you do?
Well, you're guaranteed to pay.
Guaranteed to pay.
Yeah.
And that makes it hard.
Ty, here's my vote on why we should watch Camp Rock 2 this weekend.
Can I check that out real? Can I check that out real quick, or just continue the video? All right. And I just pulled my fucking headphones out. Please just go in. Don't make me take off my headphones. Please just go in. I don't want to have to take off my headphones. Come on, please just.
Harder.
Yeah. No, it makes it easier for you
Makes
guys.
it easier because we have a guaranteed pay.
100%.
It's really hard to be a ImDontai viewer. Imagine having to pay $5 for a subscription on Patreon and this nigga don't I go live and then takes a whole 24 hours to post it. You know how mentally draining that shit is, nigga. I'm addicted. He too slow.
Did you just
security? Talk about raises.
Makes it easier for 9-to-5 people to have.
The video is only 24 seconds. Just watch it.
A job because their pay is
when you go to work every day, everyone's
so you're
like,
basing the ease of a job just on somebody getting paid regularly? Is that what you...
Well, let's just say that comes to perspective. If you say someone who works food, if you someone who works a doctor, it's obviously different. But if you're talking abroad, 9-to-5, someone who doesn't need a degree, yeah, it's way easier than being a streamer.
How so?
Well, it's because you're guaranteed and you don't need any crazy knowledge. You don't need to go to school for most jobs, like certain things like a 9-to-5. If you wanted to go work at Foot Locker, I could go to Foot Locker, apply, and then next thing you know, I'm selling shoes for pay every single hour.
Hopefully
he's not
this
lying.
isn't a serious debate.
He's not lying.
I make 6 figures and still can't afford a home in my state. Wait till your viewers get out in the real world and they'll know how it really is.
Now we know how the real world is, man. The real world is what? You make it. Come on, man. Lock in.
So according to you, a job is easier or harder?
Chat, you guys are working your 9-to-5s. You set aside money to be able to afford the sub here, and I appreciate it. Me as a streamer, I don't even know sometimes if I'll be able to make the next sub. Like if I'm subbed to somebody, I don't know. Like imagine if you guys just stop supporting me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sub to the next person. Who the fuck wants to watch a Kai Cenat stream with ads? You guys have that security of your job. You know your paycheck is coming in. I don't know what the fuck could happen.
Based on the guaranteed pay, that's one aspect of it.
Working
right?
at Foot Locker, working at a job like Panera or wherever Lacey is easier than a streamer, yes, because a streamer you have to come up with ideas, you have to stay relevant.
We're talking about ideas now. Okay,
yeah,
we're talking about pay.
Okay, so what do you want to start with though?
But
it doesn't make. But
well,
you're not even. You keep switching it. So why don't you answer my question?
I'm not switching anything.
You know, you 100% are.
Yeah,
so how is it harder if you're guaranteed to pay? I worked for 4 years of streaming. I didn't make $1.
Well, what's your definition of hard? That's the thing. It's like what
Stuff
is
that
difficult.
you need creativity. You need to.
It don't always got to be physical, bro. It could be mental. Things can be very mentally exhausting to where it's like very difficult, bro.
Get out of your circle, comfort zone.
Who want to wake up every day trying to figure out the next game
Is that a
plan?
fan or an air conditioner behind you? Is that shit breathing cold air? It's hot as hell in my room RN and I only have a fan that's blowing boiling air in my face. Where you get it, please?
See, like, what? Like, you're not even on topic. You're not even on the topic right now. Y'all talking about me? This nigga's asking about a fan in the background.
You need to be able to actually make people believe what you believe in the sense of like, oh, this is good content. Do you watch any TV shows?
I watch YouTube.
Okay, you watch
so
YouTube?
Much YouTube.
So it's the same thing.
Absolutely,
so the people that you're
yeah.
entertained by are the people like us, just for a different audience.
That's true. But you're talking about entertainment as a job. We could talk about entertainment.
This is entertainment,
as a job.
but this is
Yeah,
entertainment.
as
But
a
This right here, right? This whole video within itself is work. They had to come up with this idea, set it up, find the people.
Question to you is why
Absolutely.
So do you truthfully you can sit here and think that working at like a Foot Locker or something like that, I'm just using that because that's the best example, is harder than a streamer?
It depends on what you are saying the word hard means to you. Because
In the
there's
sense
hard
of everyday
physically,
activity.
there's
Because some
hard-
people around here said, oh, I got to wake up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we have to do the same thing.
Sure.
Some people do that.
And you deal with yourself.
No, we deal with millions
when
of
you're
people.
creating that content,
there's a lot of
and you
people.
have your phone.
Okay.
You're dealing with you and yourself in that phone.
Okay, so what happens?
No. That is incorrect. Very incorrect.
You're not dealing with
Not true.
coworkers and you're not
That's not
dealing
true at
with-
all. I have an
Okay.
editor that I pay who relies on me. If I stop doing
Which
any
is
type
later.
of content, he loses
So when
a job.
you go to your job, when you go to work, rather than punching a card, you pick up your phone or you turn on a camera.
Okay, so when you punch
no, I have to first turn on my PC and I pray every day that it still works. Otherwise, I'm fucked. And I have to go out and get a new one, okay? Second of all, I got to make sure, like I'll show you the process right now. This shit is not a game. I got to walk, first of all, up a flight of stairs. First of all, anything can happen. Go down the hall, go through this door, make sure this PC's turned on.
All this talk about 9 to 5
And
versus
then-
streamer nonsense, we all know being a blue-collar worker is the hardest.
Every day, chat, every time I turn on this PC, my background isn't already set. I have to manually set my background every time I start my computer. That's mad annoying. That's actually just mad annoying. So I have to set that. And then I have to make sure my buttons are set up because it's not set up. And then I got to make sure my audio is good too, because the Go XLR resets every time you turn on and off the PC. So I got to make sure all this shit is good as well, bro. And don't let me get on these cables. Let one audio issue happen. I have to reconfigure everything to get shit to work. Like, people swear they know, but they just really don't, bro. They swear they get it, but they don't. You just don't.
the card, let's say, who's above you? Your boss, right? What happens if he just takes the business and he says, oh, we're not doing it anymore? You lose your job.
If the work is picking up a phone or turning on a camera as opposed to going in with a bunch of people and having to multitask tasks you have to do.
I have to multitask too. I have to read chat. I have to also look at donations and subs. Val Air, thank you for the resubscription. I got to read that. I got to make sure that the next thing I want to talk about is good. I got to check my phone to make sure, oh, are they ready for the game? The game that I had to buy to entertain you guys. I got to see if the homies are they're not ready yet, okay? And then I got to make sure I listen while I'm also thinking about the next thought I want to think about.
He not saying nothing, just moving the goalpost to try and make himself look smart.
Yeah, he is moving the goalpost. He is moving the goalpost. In the chat, there's a lot of things that I forget. There's topics that I forget because I'm listening to donations. And unlike some people, I actually care about what they got to say.
Route your shift and deal with your
Tasks you gotta do
coworkers
throughout
and
the stream.
interpersonal thing. Tell me how much you do of that stuff while you are actually doing your job for however many number of hours that you are talking and typing and shitting and eating and all that stuff that everybody's watching you do.
Go ahead.
No, but there's actually a mental aspect
I understand that. Yeah.
No. Let me hear me out. Camaraderie. Like you have like a group of people, like friendships, relationships, which is the most important thing in life. So do you build that with your coworkers and stuff like that?
Sorry, bye. See you later.
Seeing a lot of flags.
That guy's racist. I'm gonna call it right now. That guy's very racist. What the fuck?
What's your name?
So I'm Angelina, and I work as an executive assistant.
You're right. You're right. She's right. Hang on. She's right. She's right. I'm not gonna lie. She's right. I'm good though. We good.
All right. So you guys were talking about the mental aspect, and I thought that was really interesting because as someone who works a 9 to 5, technically it's a 10 to 6, but I still have to clock in a certain amount of time. I come home. I'm too tired to cook. Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home.
So you're gay. So you're gay. You work a 9 to 5, 10 to 6, and it's fine. If you're gay in your stream, it's the biggest fucking problem in the world. Okay? People over here are sexist, they're transphobic, they're racist. We have to deal with so much shit, man. There's always something. They have a gay emote that flashes colorful, flashing colors. Look at it. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. How do you think that would make a gay person feel? Imagine you just start streaming. Hey, chat. Gay, gay, gay.
But if I didn't, I would have to cook for myself and get to bed in time and wake up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect. And I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that...
To what extent? Everyone's been on social media. Come on now.
Angelina bad as hell. Woof, 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 bark, bark.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Get
How long have you
berated.
been on social media? Just to get broad.
So I actually did content creation starting at the age of 14. When I moved to LA, I gained like 10,000 followers off the bat, and I was very young, and I started working with different brands.
In a way, bro, saying streaming is harder. All you gotta do is react to other people's hard work. Actually, I have to find the hard work through a whole database of whatever the algorithm is pushing me. I don't just pull up any video and react to it. I have to make sure it's actually a video worth reacting to. Fuck are you talking about? Clearly inexperienced, clearly don't know what you're talking about. That's why I'm the streamer and you're the viewer.
Brands.
Okay.
I totally understand the mental aspect. It's just that you guys can afford to say, hey, I'm gonna go wherever for 2 weeks, and that can be content, that can be your job, and you actually get to relax and travel the world and have other opportunities.
You're just saying a lot of points.
There's no relaxation.
Just so I can answer a couple. So you were saying like, to go back to the beginning, you were saying like you can manage like your time with like relationship, was that correct? Like you have your girlfriend.
No, it's not a fake reaction. I don't skim through the video. I read the description and look at the thumbnail and think, do I have anything that I could add to this video? Is there anything that I could add? Or is it just going to be me sitting here not knowing what the fuck is going on? And why did you put read ? You are a gold 6 badge member. You know I be reading. So why the fuck are you acting confused? You've been here for a year.
When you go home, like...
I fortunately have a support system, but I every day like ask myself how I would have been able to do it without.
Example. So you said 14 you started, I started at 16. For about 3 years, I was making money and it slowly went super up and then all of a sudden it went down, right? Yeah. I lost everything, fell off completely. About to myself. It's a real story. This is a real story. This isn't a joke. Why are you smiling?
We've all been there. Every 9 to 5 worker has been there.
So going back to what you said, how you have a support system, I moved across the country from my parents at the age of 19, lived alone in an apartment, was paying a certain amount of money every single month, and I was losing money. I wasn't making enough money to pay my, like I had money in my bank for my rent, but I wasn't making more than my rent.
Yeah.
So I was losing.
You were in the red every month.
I was in the red every single month. Girlfriend broke up with me at the time, so alone across the country. So it's like when you're alone too and everything's going down, where's my support system?
I don't like why she's laughing, bro.
Okay, so I have a question. You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So that to a certain extent is privilege.
That's privilege?
It is.
But my mom, how's that privilege?
It's privilege because you have the.
Wait, hold on. It's privilege to have a mom? Yo, are we dead ass? Wait, hold on. Okay, wait, trolling aside. At 16, are you supposed to already be out the house with your own apartment and having a car? Like what? Wait, what do you mean? Privilege?
The support system.
If that's the case, then I'm about to start throwing that word around. Bro. Oh, you got both of your parents, bro. You're privileged. You cannot conversate with me. We cannot have a conversation. You're privileged. Oh wait, you went to high school? You had a teacher that called your mom and made sure you did your homework and all that shit? Oh yeah, you're definitely privileged, bro. You're definitely privileged. The fact that you even have a car, wait, you have a cell phone? And your mom pays for the plan and shit. Oh, you're definitely privileged. Wait a minute. You have when you were in high school, you had a PlayStation? You had a PlayStation and a TV in your room.
Streaming is harder.
In your room?
Can we watch some?
Oh, you're privileged.
Also, old dude is the same color as his cardigan.
Oh, you're privileged, bro. Wait. Oh, wait. First of all, wait. You lived in a house? Oh yeah, you're privileged. Oh yeah, you're. It's like, bro. It's technically anything could be a privilege. To be honest, if we're gonna use it like that, and we're just using privilege, like anything could be a privilege. Bro, you have hair? Oh yeah, you're so fucking privileged. You have a beard? Oh, wow, you're so privileged. Oh, you have 20/20 vision. You're fucking privileged. Don't talk to me about struggles. Do not talk to me about struggles. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna have a place to live.
Well, at 15, 16, I would hope I have parents that would live with me.
Oh, you're white?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to take 9 to 5.
That's a whole different discussion. So a lot of people don't have houses.
A lot of
when
people
they
don't
working 9 to
have
5s?
families that support them or accept them.
But that's a whole different conversation. What does that have to do with the 9 to 5?
Because they still need to survive. So the fact that you were given
So
the
how did you move to LA?
I moved across the country as well with my mom when I was 15.
With your mom. Privileged. You're literally privileged.
You not think that's privileged?
I mean, we moved into a 1-bedroom in Santa Monica.
Oh no, a 1-bedroom. Some niggas are moving into the fucking sidewalk, bro. Like, what do you mean? Hello?
Shared a trundle bed, so.
Okay, well, I was reselling shoes to afford my mom's mortgage and everything.
I get it. I've definitely helped my family.
Is this just so is it basically, is it about the job being hard or is it about your life being hard? Because this is kind of bullshit. Like this argument is bullshit. Because you had like a harder upbringing, that means what are we talking about? That means you're like, I don't understand.
Out in times where I was able to, but I also had to have my family support me in order for me to have certain opportunities to make money in the first place. So if you didn't have content creation, what would you be doing?
It's a great question. I don't know, because I didn't set my goals that way. I set up my life to that. I know I would do what I want to do. If we all got paid the same every single month, let's say just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question.
I'm a cabin crew and trying to be a streamer cause it's always been a passion and I can tell you this for free. I find it so much easier to do my regular full-time job than try to stream.
It's just, because look, this is the thing. Obviously, it's like, do you want to be a streamer because you genuinely want to do it? Or do you want to be a streamer because you see what so many other people are able to do from streaming? Like, it's the same thing with rap, like how it was with rap. I feel like rap, like everyone wanted to be like a rapper, is now that's being replaced with everybody wanted to become a streamer. If you're in it just trying to do it because you see other people do it, of course you're going to get that hate and be like, oh my God, like this is so, like that's so easy. Like, oh my God, like I could do that. But because you can't, you're like, you just hone in on how easy it is and then kind of cope with the fact that you're working your job. So it's like, that's how, from that side of the argument, how I see it when people like kind of are hating on streamers and shit like that and trying to say it's not an actual job.
Would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to be able to have her. But foot she knew.
Do you know how many comedies like how many comedy movies, how many stand-up comedies, how many stand-up YouTube videos and shit like that I watched like before I even got it? Like I had to literally mold my sense of humor. So you're talking about, oh, this started in like what, high school, college? This started since like fucking elementary school. fuck are you talking about? I will never forget the first time I watched Friday. Okay, that changed my fucking life. That changed my whole life, bro.
She was getting security because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is it not secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing secure.
Nothing secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
No, chat. You know, it's like a whole Rolodex of movie references in my head that I gotta pull out at every certain time to get the LOLs and LMAOs.
Job is secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings, to have an audience. And even if you do lose all your followers one day, even if
let's say I lost it all tomorrow.
You still have residuals of your previous viral videos. Even if people are hating on you and shitting on you, that's still adding to what goes into your pocket.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of $1,000s.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to school.
So are we.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer University.
Yo. He don't miss. He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Bro wasn't even there. And shit, I basically got a PhD, bitch. I basically got a PhD, bro.
How you doing, bro?
Good, how you doing?
Alex.
Gabe.
Gabe, how we doing?
I'm doing good. So first of all, I want to say I do respect all of you for what you do. I mean, you guys do work, but you do not work as hard as people.
ImDontai, you have a loving family,
do not
a
work as
wife
hard.
and a beautiful son, along with thousands of viewers that watch you every day. You're privileged we're not in the same bracket.
Who have a regular job.
You don't know that.
I mean, that I do know it for sure. It's very clear. People have to wake up and do their routine over and over again. It's not a daily thing. It's
Wait. People have to wake up and do their routine over and over again? Hello?
Nigga, you not funny. Didn't you bomb a comedy show trying to do stand-up? Nigga, you suck.
How do you even remember that? What the fuck?
weekly thing, it's a monthly thing, it's a yearly thing, it's a life thing. And if they screw up, they lose their job.
Okay, short story. Short little story. Yeah, that was very mean, first of all. Okay. I didn't get clocked, okay? Look, let me explain. Long time ago, before I ever did YouTube and, you know, shit like that, bro, I told you, I was watching a lot of like stand-up movies and all of the greats that I like watched from movies. I found out, oh, they're not just actors, they were like comedians before. And I was like, well, shit, I gotta be a fucking comedian, bro. Like, I want to be an actor, I want to be a comedian, like I would, like, you know, all that. So I did a set. It was like at some random place for like open mic. That was fucking dog shit. Holy shit, it was bad. Like it was terrible. Like the guy came up, like the host came up, the host had to come up to the stage and be like, that's all right. Like, you know, you did good. He lied to me, but you know, I was young. It was like, yeah, you did good. But there wasn't even a like through the nose laugh. There wasn't a, it was nothing. It was like dead silence. So, Link, yeah, you thought I was going to record that? Like, hell no. There was only one witness to that, and that was Danielle. The other people that were there, like, bro, I was still working as a janitor. I was still working as a janitor when I did this, bro. So, yeah, it was pretty bad.
And they always have to be careful because if they do something weird, they say something weird to their coworker or their boss, they're going to lose their job.
Yeah, if I say something weird or say something, actually, it's worse. If you say something weird to like another streamer or some shit like that, yeah, you're fucking canceled, buddy. You're fucking canceled. They'll throw your shit under the rug, though.
You lose some followers because of something you say, you'll get other followers.
Nah,
and you have
I said no. I don't think you know, bro. There's a few names I can name out that, you know, they're done. They're done.
You have a large following enough where there's enough of a range of perspectives that people will always be on board for you as long as you're producing content. People who screw up at their jobs and lose their jobs, and maybe there's a recession, there's not a lot of jobs, as could be now, you know, they get potentially homeless or worse.
You ever heard of cancel culture?
What's that? Yeah, of course I've heard of it. But
I was about to say, hello? People get canceled all the time, dude.
How many people have been canceled and came back? I mean, it happens all the time. Your boss is
How many people have lost their job and found another one?
If you don't get that thing in on time 5 times,
Okay, but check it
you're
out.
done.
Okay, so listen, but
guess what? If I don't get a sponsor done at the time, I lose my sponsor and lose out on thousands of dollars if I don't get it done in a timely manner. And the time be short, bro. They want me to play the game one night, and then 2 days later, they want me to have a video edited and then sent to them. And on top of that, they send the video back to me and be like, yo, we need to change this. Can you not say that? Can you take that out? Thank you, chat. And I'm like, so I got to re-edit it. And it's like, by the time I post the video, the game is old, bro. Like, what? You got me posting a new game, first episode, 2 weeks after the game already came out.
to be able to get that loyal following of people that do follow you, you need to build that over years and years and years and hours of trust.
Shout out to all my people on YouTube, even Twitch too, but on YouTube, solid over there, bro. We on memes, motherfucking. We on all the most motherfucking memes. 200. That's insane, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro.
And communication and intimate relationships with.
Oh yeah, the backup channel literally has passed the main channel. That's like crazy. Like, holy shit, that's crazy.
With your audience.
Okay, so
that's not something that's just given to you. That
Look,
you don't just fall into 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers, 3 million subscribers.
Of course not. It takes work for sure. But like what you guys are talking about in terms of like the toll it takes on you, a large part of it, and let me tell you something, I'm a little older than you guys, so a large part of it is just general angst from being young, and you just happen to have a camera in front of you and like talking to people or whatever, but at the same time, like, you're doing exactly what most people are doing, which is dealing with life stuff, and that's normal. Like the mental toll that it.
Yeah, dealing with life stuff, but it's in the front of thousands of people. It's in the front of thousands of people. If you're dealing with something, like, yeah, it's bad, but you know, you got to do it. You get to deal with that yourself. If you're dealing with something and you're a public figure like this, now you got to deal with it. And then on top of that, niggas clowning you for having to deal with that shit, bro. Like what? Like what?
It takes.
And then later, they're going to use that against you down the line.
Dealing with people and getting comments and this and that. That's what everybody deals with.
Imagine your dog die, you cry about it, and then niggas is making fun of that when it's happening, and then later you play a game and there's a dog and be like, damn, I bet you wish that was your real dog because your dog died. LOL. Like, bruh, what the fuck? Won't even call for, man.
But you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning and get to your job and then be there and like be on the whole time, no matter what. Anyone who has a 9 to 5 has to do that.
I said, what do you do?
Well, I'm a college professor, so I have to do that same
so
sort
you
of.
just gotta come in and teach the same shit for the next 10, 15 years?
Yes, you're right.
Come on, bro.
We have to,
already know what you're doing.
We have to produce new shit every day.
Every day, chat. Every day, I gotta find a new video, bro. I can't just react to the same video over and over and over again, bro. I gotta find new videos every fucking day, bro. I gotta play new games every not every day. I can play the same game until completion. Then I have to find a whole new game. Don't put every day in quotes, bro.
For me in particular, to Silky's point, you're a college professor, so you're essentially reteaching the same curriculum.
Thank God you streaming.
Got a fresh cut, got a fresh cut. Now we looking for the freaks. Peanut butter, ice cream, Peter Pan seats.
Yep. See, this is something else I'm talking about, bro. So this is something else I'm talking about. Like, I had no money. I'm trying to put myself out there, trying to figure some shit out, and now I'm getting made fun of for it. Yeah. I was a background dancer for a rapper. Thought I was going to be out there, man. Thought me and my group were going to make it big and, you know, fucking be the next fucking Rangers. Some shit like that. And now this just follows me everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
To the same students.
That I had to take years to learn, but
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? But I started making content when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It started out playing Call of Duty trick shotting. I don't think anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. I don't know if anyone in this room could quick scope.
I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but okay.
So I had to do that for 4 years,
Okay.
right? And then I'm like, okay. Then I had to do YouTube for 4 years,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And then I had to do FaZe Clan, build FaZe Clan out, fix FaZe Clan, and then do streaming.
Okay.
So
with how many people help?
Now that's actually some real crazy shit. This like the FaZe Clan shit, like that's crazy.
Fix FaZe Clan and then do streaming.
Okay.
Was in FaZe Clan kind of go do a little dip, and they fucking refigured that like to this. Like that's actually like outside of this is actually crazy.
So
with how many people helping you?
How many people helping me?
Yeah.
Come on now.
For which stages?
All of them. There were a lot. You had a team.
When I was
it just you? Like
no. It was just me. There's receipts of this.
It wasn't built on the shoulders of anyone?
There's receipts on YouTube of me.
Okay, well, where did YouTube come from?
When I was
How did
13
YouTube become so
when I was
easy?
13
Because
years
a
old.
bunch of people worked their butts off 9 to 5, making it a thing.
That's
and
what
if
you
it
did
didn't
in the
exist,
first
if
place.
it didn't
So-
exist, you couldn't press
So the
play, you
fact-
couldn't press record,
So the fact that
and
you
then
have
just
a,
talk.
The fact that you have a campus to teach on. Then boom, there you go.
Right, but I also had to spend years earning my credentials and mastering.
And I did it.
Come on, guys. Your credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
Yeah, but you don't get paid for it, and nobody cares if you posted it anywhere. So it's like, I mean, I teach on my spare time too. There's evidence of that, streamer use. So don't even try to play me like I didn't. So, like, bro, teaching is not that hard, bro, dude. You just got to get your shit together. Like, you got to get your talking points together and then present it to the class. So it's like, what are we talking about here?
Come on, guys.
So you just want to get paid to play video games. It's okay. We understand.
No one showed up for your class. Yo, Snurgles, I swear to God, if you didn't have that shiny blue 6 badge next to your name, I fucking would ban you. I would ban you, and I would not fucking think twice about it. I would not think twice about it, but the 6 badge, it just holds weight. So, like, you're so fucking you're so fucking lucky, bro. Let that had been a fucking, let that been a Majin symbol. Let that bitch be a Majin symbol. Oh, I would have got you the fuck out of here. Shout out to my Majin symbols, but this guy, he's just fucking, holy shit, I can't fucking stand him. I can't stand him.
I'm Vicky, and my perspective is coming from a hair and makeup artist, physical job.
Yes, the 6 badge is privilege. I'm not gonna lie. The 6 badge is privilege, bro. It's like I look at a name, and then if I see that 6 badge, it's like I can't ban him. Like I give him a timeout, but that's what I might have to. I might have to time you out just for the duration of whatever the fuck this stream is gonna be. And if I'm streaming longer than what I put it to, I just reset it. I fucking reset it.
Seem like any of you guys can even compete with the
Oh,
physicality.
brother.
You guys just.
Y'all just came in here and did that shit. She just came in here and did that shit, bro. Shout out to SpongeBob. Holy shit, bro. SpongeBob is just generational.
I know how to do a 3-strand braid.
Just sitting on your butt and
I know how to do a 3-strand braid.
talking into a microphone.
know.
Is
So
very different.
So wait.
Very different than having to get up.
Guess what I can do? Chat, how many people whistle? Blowing. Blowing out. How many people everyone, right? Yeah, I do. Guess what? I can't do that. I breathe in. If I try to blow out, I can't. I don't know how to whistle doing that. I don't know how to whistle doing it that way. I have to.
In the morning, carry
I'm just saying, bro.
all of your gear. You've got to carry all of your hair, makeup, all of your
Have you ever done an IRL stream?
supplies. You have to haul it around. Get up early in the morning. You stand on your feet all day. You never sit down.
I hear you.
You're breathing in toxic chemicals all day.
Hello. I went to DreamCon and had to shake and talk to millions, hundreds of millions, billions of people. I could have died from sickness. I also teach quotation marks.
Defense against the hating arts. So basically, why do people hate? I think it's projection. A lot of people project their hate onto you because maybe they didn't do something, exactly the way you did it. Or they tried to do what you're doing, but you made it and they didn't. And now they feel, upset.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your
thing
job
is-
isn't
your thing
physically
is
taxing. You're just talking.
Can he talk?
So, listen. So your whole thing. Your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not
No,
physical.
but
I'm saying that
I
a
just-
9 to
y'all let
5
me talk for
job
a
where
second.
you physically have to do some.
Speed does backflips damn near every stream. He's racing athletes every other stream. Please watch your mouth. Streamers is out here doing this. He jumped over 2 cars. Dude.
Hauling around stuff.
So
and
I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a mic.
bags of makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You cannot hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You can't. No one in here. Come on, man. None of you can.
I'm in the military and it's easy as streaming in
never
the 9 to 5. Random old people will tell me thank you for your service. Little do they know all I do is sit at a computer on Wordle and sweep the floor. Working in general is easy.
Yo, facts though. But thank you for your service though. Still, stop pausing. Wait, who said that? Mari, aren't you fucking streaming? And this is another thing, bro. While you're working, do you got coworkers popping up in your cubicle tell you to do your work, or they tell you how to do your fucking job? Bitch, you're not the manager in your business. You're not the fucking manager. So it's this is publicly happening, and I have to deal with this.
You can go carry some hair and makeup.
And you have to do that for 12 hours a day.
Okay, why is this lady acting like her job is the toughest job in the world? Calm down, sis, with your raggedy ass hair.
Chill, bro. She carrying makeup and shit. That shit hurt. That shit a lot, bro.
Yes. Actually, yes.
You're taking them 4 days to hit a trick shot. It's taking you 4 days to hit a trick shot.
Actually, yes, I would have to
Hours
do
a day.
that.
And then your day is never done. When you're
would.
done doing that, is your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace
No.
all of the...
Yeah. He literally stays at Best Buy. What are you talking about? Go shopping. What the fuck?
things that you use.
No. Listen,
you have to
Vicky,
clean
listen,
all of
Vicky,
your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
Oh my God, if you wasn't recording. Dude.
You're done, you're done.
If you were muted.
These
Oh
things.
my God, disable resample.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling resample.
Oh my God.
My montage is fucked. The main underlining argument here is what you do is physically
Daily, day to day.
Okay. Your main thing is what you do is physically more taxing and hard than what any of us
And
do.
dangerous.
I could say the same thing.
Carrying makeup? Okay, now you're pushing it. Now you're fucking pushing it. You don't know true frustration when you're in the middle of a fire stream and the stream is fun as fuck, and then, boom, your connection just goes off, and now you're just sitting by yourself. Chat. Imagine you're in a room. There's nothing that makes a streamer's heart drop more than seeing F. Who in any field anywhere ever has a single letter make their heart drop? No, there's no other field where a single letter makes their heart drop. It can change the whole emotion of a person. Like, yo, chat, are we good? Like one, type one. Niggas don't understand that shit.
You cannot physically trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as
so how many hours a day do you trick shot? How many hours a day do you trick shot?
How
many hours?
When I was trick shot.
Yo, stop playing, bro. Because then you got people that use that, and you don't understand that's a trigger. So now you're playing once again with my mental, with my mental. Like this whole streaming game is just a whole mental game, and everybody just keep playing on it, bro. Like, do you go up to like someone who served in the military and go, "Grade"? That's funny. So why are you trolling? Of course, anytime I say anything, do you do this? You say yes, because you're just fucking weird or whatever, bro.
And it was 12 hours a day. It was however long.
Just know you're a bad person.
I needed to. However long I needed
12 hours a day
to. However long I
trick-shotting?
needed to hit a clip.
12 hours a day, every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 1010. I would have to get to last. I would have to pray to God that he would be in the right spot, throw the concussion. Now.
Jason's face, bro. Yo, he dead ass not trolling. Like listen, bro. Like listen to bro.
I would have to pray to God that he would be in the right spot, throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down. I gotta have my rotations.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zones.
Stick drip.
Stick drip.
Thing is, for the most part, but that is not all YouTubers that are doing something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
Yeah, but she also said it was dangerous. We could.
There's a lot of fit. Oh, you want to get like, sis? You want to talk about physical? I have a standing desk. It's actually unhealthy to be sitting. So I can't buy just a regular desk. I have to get a standing desk so that I don't die.
Walk around IRL stream and someone could rob us or kill us.
Facts.
I gotta. Wait. They're laughing. That's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a crackhead.
Crackhead ran up to him on stream and almost
died.
Almost
Recorded
decapitated
his thoughts.
Yeah.
This is a good ass video. This a good ass video.
My name is Thelma. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I am very occupational. My last job, I worked as a librarian with elementary school
She has a fire voice. This is calming.
children.
So
I have been an executive secretary, legal.
Very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, because it's who you are. That you know, we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and have energy with people. Yeah. Where I don't think that you guys have that.
Hello? Interacting. Energy with people. Lady, nice voice, but you're using it to talk nonsense. I'm sorry.
We have energy.
Are you serious?
You have false energy because you're across the screen. You're not interacting with people like we do.
So what are we doing? Hello, chat? Guys, are you there? Am I interacting with you? Hello, chat? See, you guys are so weird. Like you do the fucking opposite of anything. There's no point in, if anything, I can't talk. I can't talk to you. I just can't talk to you. I can't talk to you because you don't fucking listen. And then now you're spamming the trigger. Yeah. Y'all are so weird, bro.
We're not interacting.
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
Wait, isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me.
There's millions of people who watch the video.
Yes.
Who save lives every day, probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You do? There's people that literally stay alive because they want to watch our videos.
You know about going out into the clubs at night.
How many people like why? How many people here are alive because they want to see the next ImDontai stream? Show of hands. What the fuck, J-Man? Is that gay? Julia, what the fuck do you mean by that?
I staying out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was having fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so.
So, but I'm saying it's like you guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people like.
Well, if you touch people, you get cancer. The fuck.
This.
Okay, now.
What kind of shit's going on?
You go to the club You get to put some shades on and you go by your day to work. We can't do that because we have thousands of people.
But is
You're
that
drunk,
your choice?
You're high. You're
But is
hungover.
that
Just
your
get off
choice?
screen. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your choice?
We don't like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You chose that. You chose this
No,
life.
that's the thing. We can't. We
And
can't
that's what's
do what
happening
you do.
now. That's what's happening now with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9 to 5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts,
We deal with
souls,
people too.
mind. No, you are not.
Do you know how many bands we meet a day?
I think. Look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you
because
watch?
Oh my God.
Hi, have you checked out the 3 new Quadeca songs? Sorry if you haven't, I missed it.
Yo, $50 donation. I gotta drop pipes for that. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. Quadeca, 3 new songs? No, I haven't heard it. I gotta listen to it. Shout out to mother. Thank you for the 50, bro.
Of course I watch
So do
music.
you ever,
I got kids.
wait,
I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh? Do you ever laugh?
Of course I laugh.
So then they
We're
interact with
touching
you.
them.
But the interaction is
Did
not
it make you
real.
feel better?
When I'm watching
Wait, did it make you feel better?
What make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
it all
watched-
depends on
have you ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- It
Have you
all
ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been
what's
like,
coming.
oh, I feel good?
Some of it is fake.
right now.
Some of it is fake.
You see, you're not answering.
So now let me.
Okay, well let me answer your because I'm debating
Okay,
him.
yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now. Go
all
ahead.
right, come on.
So when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
Yeah, sure.
So what's the difference with us?
Exactly.
Nigga donated $50 to ask about Quadeca.
Not too much on Quadeca, bro.
The difference with you is that you guys do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
You know, you just like you wait.
Make people's day better? That's a bad thing?
But somebody made a comment about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
I'm a very social person.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
very
that's
popular
the
in
point.
where I do and where I am. I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you.
Or their
every
hands
single-
Yeah, exactly. Yo, wait. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Oh, where's it at? She has no idea how many people be sitting at their desktops contemplating suicide and then see that went live notification and feel a glimmer of hope or joy. Exactly, bro. Yo, someone gift this guy a sub, dude. What is this?
In my chat. Oh, hell nah. Get your ass out of here. You're not welcome here either. Heck nah. Get your ass in. Why Snurgles in my chat? Oh, hell nah. Get your ass out of here. You're not welcome here either. Heck nah. Get your ass in Dante chat, nigga. I know what you are.
Ain't no way.
Nah.
Ain't no way.
Why Snurgles in my chat? Oh, hell nah. Get your ass out of here. You're not welcome.
Yo, there's no way. Snurgles, bro. No fucking way. Yo, I am crying, bruh. I am fucking crying, bruh. Holy shit, dude. Snurgles. Wake up, dude.
Day. Like you, you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching Disney Channel.
Yep.
I've had kids
Ben
come
10.
up hundreds of times throughout years of my life. Had kids come up to me and say these things. So
okay.
Chat, you know how many people come up and be like, yo, man, oh my God, you made my childhood, da da da. Like, bro, that's called impact, bro. Can't do that with a 9 to 5.
I'm Robbie. I'm a server at an Italian restaurant.
Come on, bro. Life's easy.
Oh, that's not fair.
He has the same menu, makes the same food every day, bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the
My
most
mom
difficult
was.
shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like
No,
that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your
loves
mom
it.
and say that your work is harder?
She tells me
That
it's
is
easy.
so rude,
Nigga,
honestly.
She works 2 of them.
Okay,
she
let
works
me
at 2 hospitals.
forget about
He
it.
said it's mad easy. She can work at 2 hospitals.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
Bro,
but
we
what
all
you
know 9 to 5 is hard. Imagine getting off a shift and pull up a ImDontai stream and see that this nigga still ain't got a retwist. Nigga, that shit make me nauseous. Shit so hard.
This goes to my point again. It's daily scrutiny. It's daily judgment. It's daily and I have to sit on it and continue to persevere and entertain. No matter what everybody is saying. All these people talk about how I can't grow a beard. Everybody saying I'm old as fuck. Everybody saying I can't play the game right. Everybody saying I pause too much. Through all that, I still have to persevere and still entertain you. And then here y'all go trying to start up the fucking trigger word again. Like, you're so weird. And that shit is not funny because people actually deal with PTSD from how many times their streams have fucked up and crashed.
I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. That's what you just said. You don't watch me because I'm black. And this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get judged every day. Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job because I got tats. I used to work at Costco's. I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest stipend of my life. Yeah. Do you know I could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm gonna be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
Okay. I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah,
Woo.
Is what you do fun?
I mean,
Do you enjoy what you do?
if I make it fun,
Do you make it fun?
I could make it fun.
Yes or no? Is what you do fun?
If the argument is yes, what I do is fun, and then he says, then your job is not harder, that's your fault. Nigga, why are you picking a job that you're not having fun with? Why are you picking a profession that you do not enjoy? Chat, if you go through 4 years of high school, and that time I feel like you should be kind of figuring out what you want to do in your life. If you go through 4 years of high school and then get out of high school and then do 4 more years chasing a degree in for a job that you don't even like, nigga, that is your fault. That is literally your fault, bro. Like, what?
Everything's fun.
What isn't fun? Break it down for me. What do you do in a day? We'll swap stories. What do you do in a day?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But
he's actually turning red. I think he's actually getting mad.
Okay, so look, right?
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to.
No. Listen.
I think he came here to actually is he actually like for real right now?
Time that I wake up maybe 3-4 p.m. Know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I just smoked the night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them.
Yeah, I gotta deal with thousands of people. I don't even smoke. I don't even drink. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Hello?
No,
let him stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
Okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up. I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, cause I got a lot of comments. Now, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure that my
He got Chanel earrings like a.
He's ugly. Throwing this shit nobody said, bro.
Bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So,
Yeah.
you know.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I'm freshly saving. I'm not saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit on your face. Cool.
Same. I be feeling that.
Got fat.
Now I have to game Marvel Rivals for probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I could just game it after work, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody.
I feel this so much because chat, it's like I be wanting to play like Wolfenstein is so good right now, and we ended at such a good, interesting spot. I'm like, damn, I want to play this game. Like I be wanting to play it. And I can't because I gotta wait until I start stream so I can play it on stream. I don't have the pleasure of just leisurely playing the game. Like I have to do it on stream because y'all want to see it live.
What I'm gonna do for the stream today? Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we can just scrub
Guess
something
what?
around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m. I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something for stream. My mind is fried.
You know what's crazy?
My mind is
9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work today.
You already did my ear?
I did my work today.
You took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
What? I don't want to hog the space here too much, but do you know the expression, give a man enough rope?
You're losing me.
Kill himself?
No, I don't know this. I don't know.
Kill himself?
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man. Okay, my turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist?
Wow.
Get this racist out of here! He has no social cues. Oh, you're back?
Babe, I want to say to you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm your black auntie.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
want to say.
Uh-huh.
You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people.
I don't like people either.
So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not like people?
You said
I'm an
you
introvert.
said
I'd rather be in my own space.
I don't like people either. I feel it.
okay, but what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
He is.
I'm a superhero, no cape.
He is. He is a superhero. Mari and PG are on Discord. See, it's like, and that's another thing, bro. That's another thing. Like, and then, oh my God. I got people telling me like, yo, you need to be here. You need to be there. I can't even like do what I'm doing because now I'm being tugged this way. And I got people coming from other things telling me to do this. And then, oh my God, chat, have you ever had to work a job where a fucking child named Noor just constantly bugs you and antagonize you and there's no security to take the nigga out? Noor, you obviously got banned for a reason.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder. I mean, fuck.
I think dreaming is so much harder. Why are you doing it?
I can't have a public relationship because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
So my question.
Nah, I loved her.
My question.
I loved her, and you're laughing.
My question again. If you think it's so much harder, why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it.
Mm-hmm.
You love streaming. So do you love it more than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide.
Oh.
I had to make sacrifice, and
So
that's
you-
what you have to do.
so you lost
with
the
streaming.
human touch.
But guess what? If I had a 9 to 5,
lost the human
if I
touch
was flipping burgers,
for-
I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you lost the human touch for the streaming.
Being a streamer, you have to be judged on thousands of people's
Every day.
opinions every single day. 9 to 5 person, maybe one,
But
two, three.
okay, and then back to my point.
You maybe have 3 people maximum that come by to the drive-thru or wherever you're working. Like, yo, fuck you, prick. Fucked up my order. Here, it's hundreds daily. It's not even just on stream. You go to YouTube. You go to motherfucking Instagram. Twitter is a fucking hellhole. It's just bad. It's just judgment all around, dude.
Is that your choice? Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The point
No,
is
that's my point. That's my point.
streaming is harder
Was
than 9
that
to 5. That's the point.
you gave up your girlfriend for streaming? Come on now.
Shit, he ran up a bag. He
He
ran up a bag.
You
did it for a bag.
But the thing is, it comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future with someone I care dearly for? Or do I pick
something that I
future
love?
for something that I'm passionate about and motion. I pick motion.
Motion. I pick motion. These dudes are fucking hilarious.
Lala Costa? Yes. Amazing name.
Thank you.
That's her. Oh,
I'm
shit.
an attorney.
She makes a percent of people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get a 9 to 5, that you could create yourself,
Ooh.
like whatever you
Hold
want,
on.
9
Yes, I
to
would.
5, you would take it?
Yes.
I would too.
Because why?
Because I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't?
Oh.
What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to because this is what I built my career off of. I
You
started.
feel stuck.
I feel stuck. Yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching it?
Mm.
Have you ever watched a show and you were like,
All the time.
it's the same thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That
I
TV
have to-
show can't. It's done. What happens to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no. I'm saying if thousands of you
Honey,
stop watching.
They do cancel shows.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah,
the issues.
Cartoon Network. It's like
and
they
not
got millions of
focusing
people.
on-
You guys know what Cartoon Network is?
Your
It's gone.
Stop. Would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone. Yeah, but pivot, that's the point.
There's no way he's still in this vid. Yo, your name is Mickle? Fuck with Mickle? Mitchell? What the fuck do you even want your name to be, bro? What is your name?
People working 9 to 5 don't have hundreds asking if they can watch JJK. Think about that.
People that work 9 to 5 also don't got to deal. Also, when they're listening to music, when they're on their way to work, they don't have to deal with, yo, did you listen to blank so-and-so on your car ride? Yo, did you listen to blank so-and-so? What'd you think of blank and blank? Yo, why didn't you listen to blank and blank on your car right here? On your commute, why didn't you listen to blank and blank? Yo, are you going to react to blank and blank? You should listen to blank and blank. Every damn day. When people that work 9 to 5, when they listen to music, they can just listen to music and then just spit off how they feel about it without any fucking judgment. Me, I gotta walk on fucking eggshells over here, bro. I gotta walk on fucking eggshells, dude.
It's difficult on both sides, but for different reasons. Streaming is hard mentally and draining, while so is a 9 to 5, but the benefits that comes with streaming outweighs most of the negatives, but not all. A 9 to 5 losing their car is worse than a streamer loss.
Guys, tell them guys, let them know I'm almost done, and I'm joining in a second. We literally got 10 minutes. We're gonna knock that out. Swag. She was a fairy.
I'm a professional model, but
Okay.
I've worked since I was at the age of 14.
So you literally walk, pose, turn around. That's harder than streaming? What? Literally, I could do that and you get paid for doing that. Literally. Hold on. Easiest job in the world. Hold on. The bit's over, bro. Like I said, easy as fuck. 8 down. All right.
I was a gamer too.
I just think personally, like I agree with Jason that I think streaming does take a certain more than a 9 to 5, and I also think everybody in here, right? If you guys all try to be a streamer, right, and then we all try to do what you guys do,
You get L's in your chat.
the probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher
L's
than
in your
somebody
chat.
making streaming a career.
Facts.
Absolutely, your job is you just got lucky because you're a gamer. You got lucky. There's so many people like you
I was
out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck.
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. Because everybody's a let's be honest. Everybody's a fucking model. You go on Instagram, everybody's a fucking model. So like, what are we talking about here now?
No. But specifically what I do, I'm not posting selfies around the world. It's basically all pure talent.
Wait, can I just why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent? Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual like.
So you were sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a camera.
I was 16, so it wasn't really like that.
You weren't really thinking of what should I do with my life, like what should I study, what should I like, where does my life go? You just got lucky.
It's not luck. It's just he's determined. He knows that's the only route.
He didn't get lucky. He put in hours.
That's what we do too. We go to
it
school,
wasn't
we
luck.
study.
Everybody's a little bit of luck. I think people who don't have a job, they feel they want to get lucky by getting a job. So I think people even having a job is some sort of luck.
Yeah, that's you can really say that's luck too, because they have to shift through applications.
How many people of us could do this? No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because for whatever
How is
reason.
that luck? If 1 out of a million, that one has to be the best. So how are you going to dismiss all of his hard work and all of his talent?
Is he the best?
I got four.
No.
Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got 4th. So I was a top 12 player across the entire world.
And you're.
Are you top 4? Are you top 4 models of the world? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Are you the top 4th model of the world? I'm just asking.
So that's not luck. That's like pure skill.
So you're dismissing. Is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Yes.
Are they lucky?
I mean,
no,
they have a talent. They have a talent.
They had a
but
team. So what
you know how many talented people out there and don't get the chance, they don't get the shot at it?
Whose fault is that? Is it like it be like that sometimes. Like what? So because somebody else didn't get it, that diminishes their. So because there's somebody that could potentially be better than Michael Jordan or LeBron James, them niggas don't mean shit because this nigga over here could have done it. He just didn't get the chance. Hello? What?
Also with 9 to 5 you can get paid for training. When streaming you have to be partnered or affiliate to make money. You have to stream this long and have this many average viewers and followers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Then you finally can even start making money.
I'm not gonna lie. We gotta stop hyping up Michael Jackson because there's a lot of people who sing better.
Is it just
not gonna lie.
me who
Let's do it.
sees
Let's do it right.
Looks exactly the same.
There's people who could sing better than Michael Jackson, bro. Like let's calm down, bro. He's not even all that, bro.
I don't want to take up his time. So he's not talented?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not
That's
at
what
all.
you just said. You just said.
What he did.
I said a lot of people are talented, don't get the shot to do what he does.
Or people who
So
make it
it's
to the
luck.
NBA.
But I didn't even get a shot. It was I did it off the strength of me. There was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I simply was just. You dead ass?
Yo, you being serious?
Why you laughing?
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000 videos. 2,000 was I edited myself while I went to college, worked a job, and still went to school.
And yeah,
so that's not. I mean, if that's fucking,
stand on it. Stand on it.
If that's luck,
where's the luck at in that equation?
Again,
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way. But
God bless.
off of specific pure talent. And I worked on that since I was 16.
Again,
people are lucky if they even get the chance to have a kid or a car or like a house. Like what are we talking about here, bruh? Why are we trying to diminish people's shit based off luck? You got lucky. Like what?
I work with many talented people. I'm not saying about you.
Yeah.
Just talk in general. And there's so many people that are very talented, never get a shot because they don't do the right thing. They don't go the right path. They don't meet the right people. So there are so many even talented actors here. They never get a shot. So I'm just saying it's pure luck.
It wasn't luck. I just saw an opportunity and just genuinely took it. It wasn't a handout. It was simply just, I'm talented at Call of Duty. This is what I want to do. it took me
It's the same way if y'all want a job. Like if y'all say, damn, I want to get a job here. You put in the application, you send your resume or whatever the fuck, and then you get the job. How are you gonna feel if someone said, oh, you got this because you're lucky? Excuse me, bitch? Yeah, you only got this job because you're lucky. Like what? Say you get into the top college or whatever. Yeah, you got lucky. Excuse me? Like that's just it's just disrespectful.
years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
They laughing, yo. They laughing, but it's like from their perspective, like this shit is like it's looked at as a joke. It is looked at as a joke. Like nobody takes it serious, but it's like, bro, if people are making a living from this, this is a job. It is a job just as much as whatever it is you're doing is a job.
It's a freaking video game.
So it's a video game, which, that's so crazy to me. Like how people don't understand. They don't understand that. They don't understand, and it's like whatever, bro. Keep not understanding, because we don't need any more people trying to clog up this space, bro. It is what it is.
Talent. Permission to dick ride? Hey, he's made tens of millions of dollars playing video games, so.
Exactly, that's that privilege. That's that privilege.
But I'm saying though, you couldn't hop on a game and do what I do.
You couldn't do it.
That's a skill.
Your son couldn't do it. Your grandkids couldn't do it.
Some people
Your son's grandkids could never do it. They could never do it.
Anything that takes a talent.
The genes are done. They can't do it. They can't.
How many hours a day did you spend?
When I was younger?
Yeah, when you were younger.
Oh, I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I would wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. Wow. I was 16. What's funny?
See, there's a disconnect here, because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this career. Maybe if we get good enough at it and we create.
Do you not think if you're talented at something, it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not like
You don't think it's talent.
You're just too old to understand.
I can't argue that because
y'all could never play FNCS either. It's the same shit.
I gotta keep it a buck. There's a disconnect. You come from a generation where this didn't exist. This career, you looked at this career and you laughed. Now, how come in colleges they're teaching courses on content creation and esports?
Oh.
When you grew up, this didn't exist. So no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit, because you're from a completely different generation.
That's true.
You just don't get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around it.
It is fun. But it's like, again,
it's not even disrespectful. That's literally true. This shit wasn't around. There was not like being on stage to play a game in front of thousands of people for money. Like that was not a thing for them. I don't know, bro. So it's like some people are never gonna get it. That's why it's like it's crazy to see like all these people that do like these fighting tournaments and shit like that. Was it I don't know what it is. It's E something, but Evo, there we go. Where all those people play fucking video games, it's like people are making thousands of dollars from fighting on a game. Like, are we just gonna belittle them? Whatever, dude.
Oh, you gotta fight back.
I'd be mad too.
You gotta fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
I would be mad too.
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie, nice to
This
meet you.
past-
My name's Ronnie.
You were talking about job security. Are you familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed? Like taking it back to that's being what? What does that even mean?
You lose everything. Every dollar. Everything. You lose everything.
Okay, and then you can rebuild yourself back. You
The same way you can do if you get laid off. You get a
Yeah,
new
that's
job.
it's kind
okay.
of is it not the same concept? Like
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, "Oh, let me go to social."
There are niggas making Roblox games making more money than niggas that work. Yo, I heard something about a garden on Roblox and they was making a shit ton of money. I'm not even like tapped in like that on Roblox, but I just know they getting bags off their games. So you're gonna say like, are we gonna take away from them too? He sold it for 100 M's, and there's gonna be people who don't understand that and be like, I can make a game in a little kid's game. Like I could do that. Go do it. Who gonna play it though?
Social media, that's kind of an easy alternative. So
Wait,
that's
hold
everybody
on.
was getting furloughed.
it's kind of is it not the same concept? Like
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, "Oh, let me go to social media." That's kind of an easy alternative. So that seems kind of easy.
How many people were successful?
But I know, but if you lose a job, you can't.
just get another
No,
one?
you can search for. You have an opportunity to
Yeah,
search
you can
for
literally
another one.
search for
Okay,
another job.
I've been searching for another one for 10 months.
Get a better application. Get a better experience. Sounds like a you issue. Like it's the same thing if like niggas channel got deleted and they try to start a new one and that shit didn't pop off. Like oh well, do better, my nigga. Like what? That sound like a skill issue. And really, what jobs are you searching for? What department are you searching for? What is it like? What are you talking about, huh? You don't know how it is, Tay? Oh, I guess I don't know what it is about finding a job and trying to find a new one and trying to find another job because this job didn't. Yeah, you right. You actually right because you know me, right? No, you literally don't know me, my nigga. You're here watching me, my nigga, because of what I did when I got out of them jobs. Oh, it's hard getting jobs now. Yet here you are watching a stream, nigga. Stop watching streamers and go fill out a fucking application, my nigga. Niggas swear like, oh my gosh, shit, this, that. And you sitting here watching go out and do something then. If you so down bad right now, bruh.
I interview every day, give the same spiel, have to give that smile.
What's that got to do with the streamers? Chat, what does that got to do with the streamers? It sounds like a projection. I'm saying, what that got to do with the streamers? Like, you want me to feel bad and say that, oh, my life is like this and that because of what's going on in yours? Like, what about people who haven't had a job at all? What are you going to say to them? What are you going to say to them when at least you had a job to lose? Now what is it about for them? You talking about you just lost your job, you trying to find another one. There's some people who can't get one at all. Hello? You on stream watching from your phone. Some people don't got phones. Some people don't got TVs. Some people don't got homes. So it's like, bro, if we're going to keep moving the goalposts to be about like who has it the worst, like, nigga, it's not you. It's someone else. So like, what are we doing? Huh? You kind of proving her point? What, that she's broke? Oh, well. Like what? Now I'm about to get on you because you're trying to make, like, you're moving the goalposts. Niggas don't got jobs at all. Niggas don't got houses. So it's like, you trying to make me feel pity? It's not going to work. All I'm going to do is be more petty. It don't work like that. There's niggas that don't got shit at all that are trying to figure it out. There's niggas that only got cars. They don't got apartments. They don't got houses. So like, what? You're privileged. You have a house. You're privileged. You got electricity. You're privileged. Your shit not blown up into pieces. You're privileged. Stop playing the pity game. Stop playing the pity game. Are you in the middle of a war? You're privileged. Uh-oh. Shit just got real. Fuck out of here, bruh.
Walking through my resume.
I uploaded videos for 7.
Like when it comes to these like discussions, people always try to say like they just go about like what's harder for them personally, outside of the work. It comes outside of the work. This is about 9 to 5 and streamers. Now we're talking about whose personal life is harder, huh? Are we talking about personal life or are we talking about the jobs in general?
7 years and barely got any views.
And you uploaded 7 videos and didn't get any views?
Went to school and still...
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked. I worked.
Oh.
Why does she think like people who stream just never had to never worked a job? And I think that's what a lot of people think, that people who stream or people that are successful in general came out the womb, boom, was successful. Was boom, already was like a famous streamer. Hello? Some of them, yes. Yeah, also some people, their daddies own companies and then pass it down to their sons. Hello? What are we arguing here? What is the argument? Like, nigga, what?
So that you had another job?
As a parking attendant, yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
Okay, and was that harder?
Then what?
Than streaming?
No, I was on my phone all the time.
Facts. No, chat, when I was a janitor, Bro, I clean for them first 2 hours, find an office, watch YouTube, and be like, damn, I wish I was doing what that nigga was doing, bro. Fuck, bro. Fuck.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling.
So now the goalpost has been moved again. You have to actually be doing a good job. You have to be actually doing a good job now. Are we fucking serious, dude? There's niggas at work right now watching the stream. Shout out to you. There's niggas at work watching the stream right now. Shout out to you, bruh.
And you weren't good at your
He's
job.
waiting for.
When cars park, they're done. Like it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Well,
I'm not security.
That's
I just
a
go.
one
I
nine
go
to
like this. I
five.
go like this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of a video game, playing video games, is a talent?
I would say it's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can master it with,
But people
my
play. Millions play video games, but there are.
I'm not gonna lie. There's millions and millions and millions of people who play like Fortnite. Even with Fortnite, these niggas is going. These niggas. Even I found out. Like, oh yeah, these niggas is on a different level, bro. That's why I'm so glad when they brought out just no building, just shooting. Cause these niggas with the building is they moving different, bro. They moving different, bro.
There are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted? What are they, Mozart?
How is it not a
Yo,
talent?
she trying to clown, but like yes. Like actually yes.
Why is it not a talent what he does?
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you can master. I don't think you're a Mozart that you have this gift of like, whoa, when I put my thumb.
It's because you don't understand. I'm pretty sure, did people, I'm pretty sure people must have thought, like, yo, anybody could draw. Like, it's just a drawing. Like, how does this touch people? How does this change people? It's literally just drawing. And then, like, somebody cracked the code and was like, oh, yeah, no, this is just drawing. But, nigga, what if I started drawing like this? And then threw some shit on there like this?
When Godzilla's coming, y'all.
And then boom, bitch, the Mona Lisa.
At work doing this OT, enjoying the stream, love the reaction. Here's some gifted, my boy.
Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. It's like, bro, it's always gonna be like, what is that at first? Until that person comes in or those few people come in and then completely change the shit where you look at it like, oh, wait, oh, hold on. This is crazy right now. Yo, 100% would. Thank you for the 10 gift that I appreciate you, bro. It's always gonna be like that, man. It's like the same thing with like YouTube. There were people just posting shit on YouTube, making, crazy videos. And then someone came and did skits and then boom, niggas did a short film or some shit. And it's like, yo, wait, this is actually used as a medium to get into bigger things and do bigger things. It's like, yo, come on, bro. Oh yeah, the pipes, I got you, my boy.
Here and this thumb there and do this combo. I do this.
You'd be
flip.
surprised. There's people out there who are genuinely
They have their opposable
the
thumbs
most
like
gifted.
so good.
That's like saying, here's a paintbrush, go paint me Picasso.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
what?
Facts. Wait. Facts. That's actually true, bro. Mari and PG mad as hell right now. What? Bro, Joe's not even in the call. Like, he's supposed to be playing too. I'm looking at it.
Saying this is so hard. If there's certain games that have $1 million prize pools, if there's a skill you could just learn and you're looking for a job for
Sign
10
up.
months, go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament and win it.
I would love like a documentary of her just doing that, and then we just see at the end how she feels.
You couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't
qualify.
You couldn't.
What do you mean I wouldn't?
You can't even find your OBS stream key. Stop playing.
I need to work for it, but
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing. Like,
I'm not
oh,
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill. It's not a talent.
I said it's a skill.
That's the part that kind of like get to me when people try to dismiss what other people have done or what they are doing. That's the part where it's like, yo, okay, just because like something is going on with you personally, like that don't mean you get to dictate who actually has talent. Like, All this shit was cool before that. Now it's like, yo, now you playing with niggas' names and shit like that. Like, bro, all you do is play video games. What? Are you like? She the type of person that would literally go on YouTube and be like, why the fuck does Corey Kenshin have this many subscribers off of just playing video games? This shit don't make no sense. Like, bruh, you just won't get it.
I didn't say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that
But
you can own.
how do you know if it's easy if you haven't done it? Like if you don't.
I've played Mario Kart. I've played other games.
Not a professional level though.
I've drew pictures before. Like what are we talking about, dude? What does she even do? What's her job? Oh wait, she doesn't have one because she's looking for another one.
At a professional level, because that's not what I'm trying to
And
pursue.
instead of looking for another one, she on this show right now. Like, get in the fucking field. Get in the fucking field, bro.
I know, but you don't understand what it takes to be on that sort of level. So how can you try to dismiss it and say it's yours is harder?
What
How
does-
do you know?
what
How
does
do
it
you
take
know?
to be on that
Because
level?
I've worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So
What does it take to be on that level?
Just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of work
Uh-huh.
and editing and filming.
She's being so condescending right now, bro.
And constantly
I'm just
having
talking
to
about pure
innovate and
skill. As far as like the
reinvent
videos and stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had to put tens of thousands of hours
Could you get a
into my
refresh second
studies.
zone tarping? Could you?
She put tens of the hours into her studies and she has no job right now. Like what? So like what happened?
I have no idea what you said.
Could you get a refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I
couldn't.
can also put. I can circle back and give
Do you know how to
different
short
terms
launch pad?
from
When
my
you're trying to get to third
industries.
zone, third moving. Do you know
I
how to
don't
short?
know no,
launch
I
pad?
don't. But if I
Exactly, you
want,
couldn't, but
This is like a doctor saying medical terms, or it's like a doctor saying medical terms or something.
Excel sheet? We could do Excel sheet.
no, but exactly. I
They're
can
just talking. They're just talking game.
These
As
refreshes
a
don't come to
babysitter,
you.
I can talk to you about the different things I do and ask you, could you do that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put our brains-
took 3 days, you don't think we can master an Excel sheet?
Oh,
But let me give you. If I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
So let's get, so let's
I've heard that before. I've heard and seen this so much in like comment sections. Anybody could do that. And then a reply, well then do it. I'm too busy. I wouldn't want to waste my time doing that anyway. Right. Right, okay.
So let's pay for her, whatever it is. Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's not how a job works.
No.
You pay me, I'll get the job done.
All right, let's hear it.
I would say,
Dante, we've seen you play games. Yeah, and you've watched again and again and again. So obviously, you're not watching me for the fucking skill, bitch. Shut up.
in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work and you got to be on 24/7.
It's difficult to answer that question for us, I think, because we didn't come up in this time frame, in this era. So, and technology is totally different now, because we were just talking about playing tic-tac.
It's like Minecraft chat. I don't tic-tac-toe. Goddamn. It's like Minecraft chat. I don't like Minecraft. I don't understand it, and I don't know why people get so hyped to fucking watch speedruns of that shit. But I'm never gonna say like somebody is not like it's not crazy that somebody could do that. Like, it's like, yeah, I played it and it was just so stupid to me. It's just so dumb. It's just like, yo, you're in the game and it's just like, oh, okay. But like, I don't know. But I'll never like be like, bro, I could do that. Anybody could do that. No, the fuck they can't. No, they can't, bro.
On the sidewalk with cars. I appreciate and respect what they do, and I think that's the consensus for most of us, that we appreciate and respect where they are.
And it's the same way back. Shout out to the people that do the 9-to-5s. Like, bro, it's all respect, bro. Why am I timed out? I don't even know. I don't even know, bro.
But it's not. What we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder, and that's what I think.
So my mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
This was actually a fire video. Now to give my actually honest opinion. Obviously, chat, there was a lot of trolling and shit like that. And obviously I'm gonna back the streamer, the streamer side. But this is my honest opinion. There are a lot of jobs that are harder, yes, physically than 9-to-5s, even mentally. Like working an office job, I couldn't imagine. To me, that is like the hardest job. working an office job, sitting in the office, confined to one space, constantly talking on the phone or typing to a computer, talking to people that don't even like, or, oh my God, just I couldn't imagine. That sounds like literally hell. Like that sounds like hell. I feel like jobs like that are the hardest jobs, bro. But obviously there's physical jobs that are harder, like people who do fucking construction or the fucking, I don't know. I seen some crazy shit with a rig where you lift it up and throw it down. It's like a metal, like shit like that. Like obviously those jobs are harder, but there are also other jobs that are annoying and tedious, but they're not that hard. They're not that hard. Like being a janitor. Yeah, that shit sucks ass, but that's not hard. It's literally not hard. It sucks. You get treated like shit, but it's not hard. Working at Wendy's, that shit sucks. That shit's mad annoying, but it's not hard. Working at this paint store, Sherwin-Williams, so fucking ass. It sucked, okay? I'm not gonna lie. That one was like a little difficult in terms of like having to know information. Yes, working at Wendy's is hard. I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just annoying. It's like mad annoying. Cause you constantly got your manager saying like, I need chicken, like depending on what position you are. Cause when I was a cook, so I constantly had a stupid ass manager saying, I need chicken, I need meat, I need it. And I'm like, yo, bitch, it's already fucking down. So it's like maybe turn around before you do these fucking call outs. And then you gotta deal with when GMs come through and then the manager trying to act like she the best person ever when she don't ever act like that any other time the GM isn't here. So she's fucking putting on this fake stupid shit like let's make sure we're wearing our gloves. You never say no shit like that when this nigga's not here. You not even standing here half the time. You sitting in the back in the office playing on the computer acting like you do something, but you faking out because the GM here. Fake stupid ass dumbass GM, bro. Bitch ass nigga. Think he run the fucking globe the way he walk into that store. I don't give a fuck, this is your store, nigga. Fuck out my face. Yo, you gotta make sure you're wearing your let's make sure we're wearing our bitch. Don't do a general statement when you're specifically talking to me. If you need me to put on a hairnet, fucking say that, bitch. Like you pussy, nigga. You're pussy for doing that, by the way. I'm sorry, that shit used to piss me off. He'll look straight at me and be like, let's make sure we're wearing our hairnets. Fuck you, nigga. Say it to my face, pussy. Fuck. Lame ass nigga. I'm sick of this shit. All right. Yo, we doing this game or what, man? Guess not. I'll be back. Okay, chat. Also, what I want to say, streaming, I would much rather be doing streaming than working a 9 to 5. I would much rather do streaming than working a 9 to 5, bro. Mentally, yeah, streaming is hard, but bro, working a 9 to 5 is dog shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit's dog shit. I would not want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that, bro. Nobody wants to do that. It's more stressful. It's more hard because you gotta listen to what another nigga tell you to do. You get to get off when another nigga tell you can get off. You gotta sneak to watch shit that you really want to watch because this nigga wants you to do shit to help his business. You gotta ask this nigga if you can go on vacation with your family. You gotta ask this nigga if you can get off early because it's slow, so you could go enjoy your life that you only have one of. That shit is fucking corny, bro. And if it was up to me, I wish nobody had to work a 9 to 5 and they can do whatever the fuck they want, even if it was a 9 to 5 that they wanted to work. But like, bro, I think the main thing with 9 to 5s is why people say it's so hard is because they're working a 9 to 5 that they don't want to work. Of course, something's going to be hard if you waking up every day to do something you don't want to do, driving someplace to a place that you don't want to be at, surrounded by people that you don't even like, that you don't want to talk to. It's the same old conversations. Damn, bro. I couldn't imagine going to a job and I'm like, yo, you seen that Kai stream last night? Who's Kai's in that? Anyway, that game. Anyway, game 7. Am I right? Nigga, that's just so I would, oh my God, bro. I couldn't talk about shit. Yo, bro, I just started watching Attack on Titan. I'm sorry, what? Who? Nothing, bro. Nothing, man. I got nothing, dude. It's like, what am I supposed to talk about? I can't talk about shit, man. Yo, y'all play Wolfenstein, bro? I'm sorry, wolves? I'm not quite of a fan of wolves. No, it's nothing, bro. Like, bro, that's depression. That's sad to me. All right. And yeah, I say that to say, obviously 9 to 5s are harder than streaming, bro. I would much rather want to be a streamer than ever work a 9 to 5. But there are things about streaming though that I feel is overlooked in terms of people saying, this shit's easy. And guess what? Nobody's gonna see this part like unless they watch the whole video, and they're gonna like just watch this thinking like, wow, I can't believe Dante really thinks that streaming is harder than. No, the fuck it's not, bro. Nobody thinks that. Why are you still falling for this one thing? And the only reason why I really got on that one girl is because she tried to belittle him about the accomplishments that he made. Nobody deserves that, regardless if you think shit is easy or not, bitch. And that wasn't directed to her. That was just a general bitch. That was just disrespectful. I hate people that do that. So all you do is wiggle your thumbs and you think you're the... Yes, he is. Top 4, bitch. What are you? Anyway, W video. Shout out to FAZE, bro. Absolutely amazing. With that being said, I mean, I'm ready. What are they doing?